Hello viewer. Well, it's time for the last of this beam to go, joist. There's also one last joist over there. And then I'm going to take all of the scrap wood, which is upstairs now, and take it down and put it probably in the barn just to clear this space, because at some point I have to decide whether this low-level coating of show lime plaster, whether that has to go, because we're going to put a plasterboard wall inside of this on a new floor, and the plasterboard wall will have insulation behind it, so nice and snug and warm. So it'll come up to about sort of here, about wall plate level, go up at an angle to around about 2.5 meters. New ceiling will be around about where the purlin is, just a little bit below, and then across. So with all of that, there'll be a gap, insulation, same thing on that wall. So I need a clean, clear floor to try and work all of that out before I actually remove the floor, take out all of the current joists, replace the joists, put a new floor in, build up. That's the plan for the moment. So let's clear all of this. I'm going to be dancing around on top of these rather dodgy boards, so it won't be brilliant. Onto that one. I think I'm going to leave that for the moment, until I put a floor down so I can stand on something. Well, obviously the next thing to do is take off of these pieces here, because all we want is the beam. We don't want these extra pieces which the previous joists were sitting on top of. So these need to go. There's a couple of nails here. Dare I just pull it? Well, that's what it's going to look like. The original beam, the original arbaletrier, the original poinçon, king post. Okay. Same again for that one. course, why wouldn't it do that? So you rummage around on top of these beams, you find all sorts of stuff. That is an old snake. Not looking very well now. You can see the spine in here. Maybe one of the house martins, not house martins, stone martins, dragged it up here and tried to eat it. Who knows? So that's relatively clear. That's how it's going to look. A couple of bits to take off over there, I think. All right, that's quite acceptable. Now it's time to clear all the wood downstairs. Fortunately, the window is a really good escape route. I think I'll leave those two planks that go across the void there, just for safety's sake. Let's spin you around and you can see what we've succeeded in. So the side over there has just got a couple of sheets of chipboard which need to go. This corner has got all the long pieces out. That's all the lath from the torchie up there. So that's got to go to the dump. It's too small to burn. A few bits there which are lots of nails in those, so I'll have to carefully take those downstairs. That's all empty now, so that used to be all the joists and ceiling joists. So that's all the corners now. Pretty much clear. It's just a couple of planks going over the void. I probably will get a couple of sheets of OSB just to put over there temporarily, and then maybe address this surround to the window. I think I would prefer to take that out and replace it with something fresh when we replace the windows. Right, time to go downstairs and pick up all of that mess. Oh, straight out the window. Now what to do? Well, there are some very big nails in there, and I'm guaranteed to poke myself with them. So I know it seems a bit pointless, but I'm going to take out some of the nails. Now, we're about to do breaking down of the toilet block that was in the barn. So the question is, do I put all of this stuff up against the wall in the barn? I think I will. I'll do it so it's out of the way. Yeah. That's sensible. Well, if you stuck it out to the end, you deserve a medal. What we've got is decent sized planks which are woodwormy and have nails which can't come out. They'll be sawn up and burned. Small battens laths, that'll be burned. Let's go into the barn. So now we have we have very, very long woodwormy ones, reasonably long. These are sort of 3 and a bit meters, 4 meters, that are all right. Barrel, short, medium, extra long. So the extra long is 6 meters, so these must be 4 meters. And they're all good. And then I've got my marvelous long strong beam, but not strong enough, long enough to be used in the for the replacement. So that's all very good. And here's all the torchis which fell down from up there. Anyway, a useful day. Oh, and on the left over here, that's about 100 square meters of insulation, under floor heating insulation. It goes underneath the underfloor heating. Got that at auction, so it's about £3,500 worth. Got it for £600. Hurrah! And my ladders that I got from a bloke over here, again second hand. All right, if you've coped with today, goodness knows how you managed. I only just managed. If you have coped with it, be thrilled if we could have you subscribe, keep you on board. And if you liked it, please click the thumbs up. If you click the thumbs down, I will understand. Anyway, hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.